Shelby with Chris Singleton. Welcome into our broadcast. We've got nobody out here in the fifth. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Springer, 35 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 away.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ball one there. 1 out, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball on the run. Sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Tyler Heineman.
And next for Toronto. Tyler Heineman, he's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul. And he deals. That one pushed to the left and foul. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Blue Jays go down in order, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Green up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Outside low. And the count is 2-0. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, and they got him.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that 1st, 2nd, maybe 3rd pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successul. As it gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Here comes Torque to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch
Yep,
doesn't find the zone. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. Guerrero makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Tigers fail to make any noise as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. Flaherty back to work. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a bouncer. The throw to first, and Bichette is retired.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
On the ground. Fires over to first. That's out number 2. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Tigers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. And a strike to Glaber. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Scherzer gets the punch out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0. Yeah.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Ball 2.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters. Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
No, that's a foul ball.
Perez off of first with 2 away. Close, but
that's
called the ball. 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. So one hit is all they get. 7th inning coming up. Tigers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Popped up left side. Ibanez under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Lang, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Herder getting cranked up as well. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess. Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 4-2.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting a ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Here comes the manager out of the new pitcher on now, Alex Lang. He's into the game with the bases empty. And the batter is George Springer. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. That's inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2 down, nobody on.
I got 3-0.
Davis Schneider waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. Schneider hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
That's to third. Zips it across, and that is that. This homer cuts into Toronto's deficit. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Max Scherzer goes to work. Fastball for a strike. That one inside, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. McKinstry batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Varsho pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. So now the DH spot, Colt Keith. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Ground ball right side. Barger slings to first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Tyler Heineman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And a bunt towards third. He's safe on with a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
1 gone, runner at first. Bo Bichette will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ripped on the ground to second. Torres over to first, and that is that. So they strand a pair. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Tigers 4 and the Blue Jays 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Louis Varland.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Green leading things off and takes a strike. Towards first, Guerrero. Takes it himself. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike. Varland goes 6'1", 205 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. Torres off of first with 2 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking. 1 left for Detroit. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Will Vest.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one misses,
ball, 1 strike.
and it's 1-1. Fastball is outside. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And right back to the mound. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Varsho at the plate now. That's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. That's down and in. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, center field. Meadows sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's George Springer. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now it's going to be Davis Schneider. And that one fouled off. The tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch is outside. The Jays down to their final strike. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He sends a rocket to left, and we're all square. It's 4-4.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Tyler Heineman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And that one is inside ball one. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Will Vest will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jason Foley. And this is appearance number 45. So up next, Addison Barger. Fought off foul. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Ripped to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and that is that. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
0-1.
0-1. Base hit into right center. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Winning run on base at first, no outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and one gone.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Swing and a ball popped up. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Bo Bichette up to the dish, known for his late inning heroics. Late swing fouled off. Tied at 4. Gets him to chase after that one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
So the go-ahead run and scoring. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting,
Ernie Clement, the next to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. 2 left. Back at Comerica Park, and now the DH, Colt Keith, popped up. Schneider coming on. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Green up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Fastball is outside. Winning run stands at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Guerrero squeezes it, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit. And now here is Dalton Varsho. Foley back to work. That's a little bit low.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. That one outside, and it's 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tied at 4. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. In there. And so now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
High fly ball out towards left field. Green going back on this one. And that's the 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We're in extras here. Here's Gleyber Torres. And there's no doubt. That they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Perez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one the other way. Base hit into the outfield. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. So bases all loaded up. Rogers getting ready to hit. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. To the plate for 1. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Off balance throw in time. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So the Tigers back now, and we're in it. And now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman. Out front, rip foul. On a line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. So digging in, Addison Barger. This ball's chopped on the ground, and it's just foul. That was close. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Canley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. In the air, right field. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. He's safe at second, and that was not close. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at third. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. That's to third. Ibanez fires across the diamond, and Bichetta's back here in extras, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Zach McKinstry. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drops into the glove. One up, one down. And next is the designated hitter, Colt Keith. That just misses, and that's ball one. That's out to center field. Varsho under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Riley Green. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Guerrero. He takes it on his own. And here comes inning number 13. So no runs. Back at Comerica Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
Swing and a foul out of play. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're deep into extras. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Pitch misses inside. And the count is 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good eye right there.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet. Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And now it's even up.
Inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a count 1-2. Tied at 4. This to center field. Base hit. 1 run in already. In there safely. And it's 6-4.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. On the ground, could be 2. On to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the 9th with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, that was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up, even the bat boy pretty hyped, and obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's in there. And a count 1-2. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here in extra innings. He goes down looking. So 2 runs in the inning, 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jeff. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Spencer Torkelson digs in now. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Fires over to Guerrero. Now only 1 out remaining.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
That one hooked foul. They're down to their final strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. It's nothing.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
13-inning win on the road. Very impressive all the way around. But what I like is the opportunity that certain players who don't contribute a whole lot game to game, they came in big in this one. And I think they'll be looked upon and called upon in future games to help get the W as well.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4 for Chris Singleton.